least 3 people are dead, dozens hurt after an Amtrak train from Los Angeles bound for Chicago's Union Station derailed in Missouri.
Amtrak reports 243 passengers along with 12 crew were on board.
WGN's Jenna Barnes spoke with one of the passengers and is live now from Union Station. Jenna?
Ray and Micah, this passenger describes it as surreal. He says it felt like it was happening in slow motion. He was on one of his semi-annual trips back here to Chicago on Amtrak to visit family. Tonight, he remains in Missouri after this derailment.
It started bouncing back and forth.
Chicago native Rob Nightingale was in his sleeper car on the Southwest Chief Amtrak train in rural Missouri when a strange movement caught his attention.
And I knew something happened because all of a sudden it felt like the train was riding on gravel.
Seconds later, he says the train he'd been riding since New Mexico started to tip over.
Heard a little girl crying from the next sleeper over. And I thought, oh, I need to get out.
It happened.
Nightingale captured this video as he and other passengers emerged from the car, climbing out of a window and on top of what was the side of the train.
I just saw some people with cuts and blood on their face. The dining car server, she was all bloody. But I think that was from her helping people in the dining car.
Missouri State Highway Patrol says the train hit a dump truck in Mendon, Missouri, about 100 miles northeast of Kansas City. The collision happened at what's called an uncontrolled intersection.
So no lights, no electronic control devices, things such as that. A lot of your rural intersections are that way, yes.
The crash and derailment killed 3 people and injured more than 50 others.
We know of multiple injuries, one female under the train at this time.
First responders from nearly 24 agencies began arriving 20 minutes after the first 911 call. 2 of the dead were Amtrak passengers. The other was in the dump truck.
Now our thoughts and prayers are with the people that were on that train, the family, the rescue people.
Amid the disaster, there are stories of selflessness. 2 Boy Scout troops heading home to Appleton, Wisconsin were on board and administered first aid to several passengers and the driver of the dump truck. And the people of Mendon, a town of 160, showed up in a big way.
They sent school buses out and picked us all up.
Nightingale spoke with us from the high school gymnasium, waiting for travel arrangements to Chicago, moved by the kindness.
The community has given so much food, and volunteers galore, just really nice people.
Amtrak says it is fully supporting the National Transportation Safety Board investigation into this crash. NTSB investigators are expected to arrive at the site tomorrow. We're live at Union Station tonight. Jenna Barnes, WGN News.
Thank you, Jenna.